Hi folks, Tony Gatliff here with Military Resource Radio, and I've got a very short but very sweet episode for you today of Military Resource Radio, and we're with an amazing couple today, and their name is Lana and Wayman Hannaman. And Lana and Wayman are the winners of the 2017 BBMC Mortgage We've Got Your Six Mortgage-Free Year Sweepstakes. And this is an amazing, amazing sweepstakes. If you folks are active duty service members or veterans, you've got to go to mybbmc.com/sweeps. mybbmc.com/sweeps. Sierra, Whiskey, Echo, Echo, Papa, Sierra. You've got to go there and fill out your information because you're going to have a chance to have a mortgage or rent-free year paid for by BBMC Mortgage and courtesy of BBMC Mortgage. BBMC continues to dedicate our time and energy to helping military families achieve affordable home ownership. Part of that outreach to our VA-eligible borrowers includes our annual sweepstakes, where one lucky military family will win 12 months of free mortgage or rent payments courtesy of BBMC. Here's how you win. First of all, you have to enter the sweepstakes, again, at mybbmc.com/sweeps. Then, 4 finalists are going to be drawn. Those 4 finalists are going to be given full accommodations, travel, 4-star hotel, everything to Army's Big Game versus Navy this year in 2018. You're going to get flown out. You're going to go to a gala. You're going to go to the BBMC Mortgage tailgate. And at that tailgate, the winner is going to be drawn. The winner is going to be announced right at the tailgate, and you'll know at that time if you've been the lucky winner to win a mortgage-free or rent-free year with BBMC Mortgage. You're also going to be able to, just because you're a finalist, attend the Army versus Navy game in December of 18 here with BBMC Mortgage, and that's courtesy of BBMC Mortgage as well. The winner gets their mortgage or rent paid for 1 full year, and it's just a tremendous, tremendous situation. So, folks, can you imagine what you would do without having to make a house payment for a year? Would you go on vacation? Would you buy a new car? Are you like the Hannamans? Would you help your child go to technical school? Would you add it to your little one's college fund? Would you sock it away for a rainy day? The possibilities are endless. So go ahead, dream big. We've got your 6 here at the BBMC Mortgage. We've got your 6 mortgage-free year sweepstakes. Having the backs of our veterans and active duty soldiers is what BBMC Mortgage is all about, which is why we're so excited about this year's 2018 We've Got Your 6 mortgage-free year sweepstakes. At BBMC Mortgage, we are committed to serving those who are or have served, and we do so each and every day. We're committed to helping veterans and service members maximize their military housing benefits. We have our Patriots Charity Initiative, where in the past few years we have donated more than $2.5 million to support veteran and active duty military charities. And now we're giving away another opportunity for a mortgage-free year, just showing gratitude and support in a fun and meaningful way. We are proud that giving back to our veterans and active duty service members is part of the fiber that is BBMC Mortgage. So folks, again, where do you go to fill out your information for this amazing sweepstakes and a chance at a mortgage-free or rent-free year? You go to mybbmc.com/sweeps. So please head on over there. And as well, folks, I just wanted to mention, I just had such a great time talking to Lana and Wayman Hannaman, last year's 2017 winners of the BBMC Mortgage We've Got Your 6 mortgage-free year sweepstakes. These people are just great people. I met them at the tailgate, and you can just tell they're just salt-of-the-earth people. Awesome, awesome people. And I'm so glad, not to down any of the other finalists, but I'm so glad that the Hannamans won, and we're very happy with all this. So without further ado, let's get into their story in my interview with Lana and Wayman Hannaman here in just a second with BBMC Mortgage and Military Resource Radio. Let's listen in right now. Hey, folks, I am here with Lana and Wayman Hannaman, last year's 2017 winners of the BBMC Mortgage We've Got Your 6 mortgage-free year sweepstakes. How are you folks doing today?
Great.
Doing great.
Hey, thanks so much for calling into Military Resource Radio and talking to us here. Folks, for those of you that don't know, the BBMC Mortgage We've Got Your Six Mortgage-Free Year Sweepstakes is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Every year, BBMC Mortgage gives to one lucky military or veteran family free mortgage or free rent payments for a full year. And the Hannamans were the winners last year. So congratulations to you folks again.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And Wayman, you either are or were in the Alabama National Guard.
I'm still currently in, sir.
You're still currently in the Alabama National Guard. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your service. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Lana, we know that spouses serve as well. So thank you for your service as well.
Thank you.
So folks, tell us a little bit. How did you come to be involved in the sweepstakes? Where did you see it? What were you doing when you entered?
I actually got on his computer for something, and whatever he had been on, there was like a pop-up or something, and I registered and everything, and I really didn't say anything to him. And later on, he told me that he thought he had some kind of scam person calling him about a mortgage. And I said, no, don't hang up. And so that was how it started. We only registered one time, and that was it.
Well, thankfully you took that call. That's amazing, and that's a great reminder to those folks out there who are registering for this year's contest. Remember, please pick up your phone when a friendly BBMC Mortgage representative calls to verify your information, because you could end up here like the Hannamans being the winner of this year's sweepstakes. So that's a good reminder. As well, so you obviously were notified that you were one of the 4 finalists, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then with that comes a pretty cool prize just for being a finalist, right? You get a trip to the Army versus Navy game. You get to go to the gala the night before. You get accommodations paid for by BBMC Mortgage. You get the tailgate, the BBMC Mortgage tailgate, which is just a great time with some great barbecue and drinks and all that stuff. And so that's a great prize in itself. When you came out to go on the trip for Army Navy weekend, did you really think you were going to win, or were you like, well, this is a good enough prize anyway?
Oh, we were thrilled that we got to go, and we kind of were thinking we might win. We weren't positive, but we had a good feel for it.
You had a little. You felt like you had a little bit of luck on your side that day.
We felt lucky. One of my friends said I should have played the lottery.
Yeah, no kidding. You absolutely should have. That was a lucky day all around. And we're very glad. That you folks ended up winning. And of course the drawing's right at the tailgate, and obviously you had a 1 in 4 chance of winning, right? So it's not like the odds were terrible, but I guess it never hurts to have a positive attitude going into things like that.
That's right.
Well, good, and we're so glad you won, and obviously, so now you've had free housing so far in 2018, and you're going to continue to have free housing for the entire year. What has that meant to you folks and your family winning that?
It's been a really nice thing to have. It's also kind of been a load off, to not have a house payment's wonderful for a year. So it's been nice, and our son started college this year, so that it was nice to not have a house payment and have him in college. We could do a little more for him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. That's great news. So obviously, anyone would be glad to not have a housing payment for a year, but especially you folks with your son going off to college. Obviously, as everyone knows, that can be very expensive. So it's good that we were able to at least offset some of those costs for you here. And so where's your son going to college, if you don't mind me asking?
He's going locally to a technical school. He's just turned 20. He'll be 21 this year. So he decided he didn't want to go to regular college. He's going to technical school for electronics. And he's actually going on the GI Bill.
Oh, good. And so that's now. So explain to me: is he in the service as well, or he's going off of Wayman's GI Bill?
Off of Wayman's.
Oh, okay.
He was born with a severe hemophilia, a genetic bleeding disorder.
I know exactly what it is. Yep.
Yeah, so he takes like $65,000 worth of medicine a month, and so. It was just great to be able for him to have the GI Bill and then for us to go without a house payment. And he's doing great.
We are so glad to hear that, and he's doing well in electronics. I'm telling you, anymore nowadays, college I think is going to maybe fade out here, in the future because it's just so expensive, and you're seeing folks that go to technical schools and different types of arrangements that are making a lot of money doing trades like that. So I think people are starting to kind of reconsider whether a 4-year college is really for them. So that's great. And glad to hear it. Now, Wayman, quick question for you. Now, have you just been in the Alabama National Guard, or were you in any different branch of the service previously?
I was active duty Army for almost 13 years. Then when Bradley was born with his condition, I got out, stayed out 10 years, and then went back in to finish out my retirement. And I'm at about 24 years right now.
Oh, wow. So you did 13 years active duty, and then you've done 11 years in the Alabama National Guard, huh?
That's correct.
Wow, that's amazing. And where are you folks from originally?
We are from West Tennessee, and that's where we currently live. We went through a plant closing and went to Alabama. That's how he wound up in Alabama National Guard.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys had the Tennessee area code here that you called in off of, and I was wondering how that all worked. But you're both originally from West Tennessee. Okay, so what's like the nearest big city to you?
We live 2.5 hours from Memphis or Nashville.
Oh, okay. So kind of both places are kind of pretty close. Okay.
Yeah, we're an hour from Jackson, Tennessee.
Hour from Jackson, Tennessee. Okay. Well, my grandmother is from Tennessee. I think I've been through there a couple times, but I don't know that I've really stopped. But I've always heard Nashville and Memphis are beautiful cities.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I really appreciate you folks, taking the time to call in today and talk to us here on Military Resource Radio. And, again, congratulations to you both on your big win of the 2017 BBMC Mortgage. We've got your 6th mortgage-free year sweepstakes. And, I don't know if there's a rule that you can't enter again this year. I would assume there's a rule that you can't enter again this year. But if you can, please feel free to do it. I'd love to see you folks again at the Army-Navy game at the tailgate. And, hey, even if you don't enter the sweepstakes this year, you're always welcome to come on up and hang out with us at our BBMC Mortgage tailgate.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was cool for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I was running in and out of that RV to get that heat too. It was pretty crazy. Actually, the days beforehand, I was over covering Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. Okay, and so I left Hawaii at noon on that Friday before the Army-Navy game. And then I ended up getting into Philadelphia at like 6 o'clock in the morning after flying all night with all my, radio gear and everything. So ran over to the tailgate, did that. And then during the game, a very good friend of mine was getting married the following weekend. So during the game, I then hopped on another flight to Tampa to go to his bachelor party, and then I was back in Detroit where I'm at on Sunday night. So a lot of travel, a lot of activity during that period of time, so it was kind of a blur. But I remember you folks, and it was great to meet you, and I hope to cross paths with you at some other point. But thank you so much for being on Military Resource Radio, and we're really glad great folks like you are the winners of last year's sweepstakes. We really appreciate you entering, and we're so glad we were able to help you and your family, and we do appreciate it.
Thanks again.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Lana and Wayman. Hey folks, Tony Gatliff back with more Military Resource Radio. Just wanted to say it was awesome to be able to interview the Hannamans, Lana and Wayman. Just great people. And, look, if I got free housing payments for a year, I'd probably blow the money. I'd probably blow it on something crazy. But the Hannamans are very responsible. And instead of doing that, instead of blowing it on something crazy for themselves, they're helping their kid go to technical school. And that's just very admirable. It shows that they're good people, good parents, and I'm so glad that this sweepstakes win is really helping them and their family. Again, folks, to sign up for this amazing sweepstakes for the 2018 BBMC Mortgage We've Got Your 6 mortgage-free year sweepstakes, head on over to mybbmc.com/sweeps. I'm Tony Gatliff. That's going to do it for today's short and sweet episode of Military Resource Radio. We'll see you next week with more Military Resource Radio. Please head on over to militaryresourceradio.com for all the latest and greatest information on the show. And as well, subscribe to our show on iTunes or your favorite podcast outlet and rate us 5 stars. That really helps us out a lot. But if you subscribe to the shows will automatically get downloaded into your device every single solitary week here on Military Resource Radio. So please subscribe, rate us 5 stars. Again, head to militaryresourceradio.com for all the latest and greatest information on the show. I'm Tony Gatliff, your host of Military Resource Radio. We'll talk to you next week.